On Monday, a cube truck hit a pedestrian overpass in Stanley Park. Less than 24 hours later, another overpass strike. This time, a commercial truck hitting an overpass near the entrance of the Massey Tunnel in Richmond. Both companies involved have now had their licenses suspended. It's a part of the province crackdown on infrastructure crashes.
The results can also be catastrophic. We have just witnessed a catastrophic event in Baltimore where a bridge collapsed due to a hit by a vessel.
This safety advocate says the proposed changes to BC's Commercial Transport Act are necessary. Under the proposed legislation, truck drivers involved in overpass strikes will be met with steeper penalties, which could include paying fines up to $100,000 and as much as 18 months in jail. However, Shalaby says it might not be enough to curb the problem completely.
Regulations and fines and licenses or permits are one way to address this, but that goes hand in hand with improved training, improved awareness, and education.
The problem stems from the overall lack of awareness when it comes to oversized and overdimensional freight movement.
As a long-time truck driver, Dan Dickey says the province also needs to invest more in resources so enforcement can be more widespread.
Until you have the staff and the personnel that are educated and prepared to do the enforcement, it's not going to change anything.
Dickey believes the part of the problem is undertrained new drivers in the industry who lack experience and familiarity with BC's roads.
There's a lot of new drivers coming into the country from other areas all over the world, and they're unfortunately being pressured into situations that they may not be fully experienced or fully capable or equipped to handle.
They are also under pressure to carry heavier loads, larger vehicles, and sometimes without having sufficient training and understanding.
Under the current regulations, new commercial drivers in BC are required to take mandatory entry-level training. The program includes 140 hours of practical experience behind the wheel. But these experts say the latest overpass strikes prove better training and education is needed. Saurabh Sandhu, CBC News, Vancouver.